Rock Candy Radio is sponsored by NewSmilesDentistry.com. Call 310-791-2041. Free whitening, free exam, free x-rays. NewSmilesDentistry.com. NewSmilesDentistry.com. NewSmilesDentistry.com.
Here we go.
Play with the devil, die with the devil.
I am 2017 Telly Award-winning writer, producer, director, and editor Rocco Fonzarelli.
Wow.
We are Rock Candy, baby, broadcasting live from the Big A. Thank you very much. The Andy and Candy in Rock Candy is off tonight.
He's missing in action.
So my co-host, as always, beautiful Bollywood biblical Beth. Yes,
me.
on the board as usual, Dr. Chris Norman.
All right, Stormin.
And on the sports desk, Spencer Holly, everybody.
No
Give it up for
way.
Spencer.
Thank you.
Let's start
Thank
off
you.
with sports.
Sports.
All right, well, fans of the red and white turned blue this evening after Angels superstar Mike Trout sprained his thumb after stealing a base during today's game against the Marlins in Miami, Florida. The x-rays of Trout's thumb revealed that there was no permanent damage done, but the painful injury may serve as a hindrance in upcoming games. On the other side of the aisle, our rivals, the Dodgers, lucked out against the Cubs today in a 9-4 victory.
All right.
All right. All right.
That's it for sports.
Spencer's back.
All right,
So we got
welcome,
the back and
Spencer.
black on. So you officially you have joined the Rock Candy team.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh,
So
that's
after
wonderful.
weeks and months and years of trying to get him here, and we get him here every time
man.
Andy's gone,
Yeah.
next week he will be back.
A permanent fixture.
And then after that, he won't be back. Because he's going to
Why?
New York,
Oh.
but he's going to call us from the road.
That's
No
right, to go
way.
see the Yankees
Sports
and the Red
on the road.
Sox.
So we're doing a sports on the road.
face-off at Yankee Stadium.
Before we get started, we are giving away a 4-pack of tickets
Yay.
to see
Right.
the Angels. June 4th, 2017, Angels versus the Twins. If you don't win or you don't want to call in to win the free tickets, you can get your tickets at angel.com to purchase your tickets
call
right
in.
now, today.
Yeah.
But if not, call in. Call in. We're going to start probably around 9:15. We're going to start taking calls. So be ready.
Oh, how fun.
Now, okay.
Awesome.
So last week, we did a story about bacon.
Indeed, we did.
And a diet bacon. Chris, do you have any bacon eating spa music possibly?
Bacon eating
Something
spa
that
music.
says
Something
like
that-
spa.
Sparkly?
Oh, okay.
That's perfect.
Is it
It's
perfect?
like you were reading my mind.
I
Did
tell you,
hear that?
he's brilliant.
It's amazing. Okay. So we had this diet last week. Dan Quibble, he's got like a 30-day dieting program, which he provides this, it's called ketogenic friendly meal plans. Have you heard of this?
I've never heard of
So basically the-
catogenic?
Ketogenic?
napping.
Is it ketogenic?
Are felines involved?
It's ketogenic. It's basically
Kato, the
what
guy
it
that
does
lives
is it
behind OJ.
causes the body to eat the fat instead of the sugar.
Oh, thank you.
Now the key is to eat 2 pounds of bacon a day.
That's no problem.
That's
So-
a lot of
problem.
bacon.
His one-on-one coaching, okay, is $67, and he will teach you how to eat 2 pounds of bacon a day. I don't need a man telling me how to
Yeah, I
eat
don't think
bacon.
I
I don't
need a
need no
lesson.
man.
Yeah. So anyway, true story. So this is a true story. I'm going to tell you. I've done this diet for 6 days now.
No, you
So
haven't.
since last week, I've eaten 2 pounds of bacon
Every day?
every day.
How are you
Holy
alive?
cow. He's very
How
happy.
have your arteries not
It's a whole
clogged?
I don't
miracle.
know. So, okay. So, anyway. Okay, so you add, besides eating bacon, you add like bananas and spinach and things like that. So,
Okay.
so 2 days
Bananas
of
and
bacon.
bacon?
It's not with the
It's a
bacon.
new sound.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
okay.
dessert for bacon. I don't know. Bacon, dessert. What do you have with? Anyway, moving forward.
Yes.
So I go to the gym to work out, and I get in the sauna, and I'm sitting there with 3 guys, and it's like tattoo guys. Like, so I'm like sitting there dripping in sweat, and it smells like sizzling bacon
Oh my
in the thing. That's how much bacon that I've eaten.
2 pounds.
2
You're
pounds.
sweating
So
bacon.
I'm sweating
Oh,
bacon
no.
at this point. True story. So like these guys start like sniffing food or something. They smell food. Like it smells like food in the sauna
Smells
because
like
it's
breakfast.
cooking me. Okay. So you know, and these guys are like tatted up and prison sculpted, you know, and they're just kind of so. Okay, here's the difference between guys and girls in the sauna.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've been in the co-ed sauna, right, Chris? We've all been in the co-ed
Oh,
sauna.
he says
Okay.
right, Chris.
Chris knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know how I got dragged into this.
I love
You were
that.
there.
Someone's gonna turn on 8:30 and be like the massage, like kind of
That's right.
spa music, and like it's like
Napping.
Okay, so the difference, of course, is when you're in the co-ed sauna, it's like women and they talk constantly. I mean, like
are bonding.
in the mid when it's not co-ed, it's just dudes.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman's agreement.
Okay.
An unspoken bond, if you will.
Okay.
Right.
You don't look at each other, and you
Right.
do not talk in the sauna.
Okay.
So-
all right, understood.
So I go in, I start smelling like bacon, and apparently it upset one of the older gentlemen that was in there.
Who's wearing that bacon
Because
cologne?
He starts. No, seriously, this is sad. This is a sad story. It's a true story, but a sad story. This is like I realize like he is broken. At this point, he starts to break that unspoken bond, and he starts talking to this poor guy that walks in, and he's just standing there, and this crazy old grandpa like starts asking him how much Domingo's pizza is.
Okay.
And so I'm
Interesting
thinking the
question.
reason that he's asking about pizza is because he can smell the sausage
Something's
on me.
making him very hungry.
You're sending out subliminal
So-
messages.
Right. So he says to the guy, again, this is a gentleman's
Yes.
gentleman's
Why are you
agreement.
speaking
You
in
don't
the
speak
spa?
in the sauna. 10 to 12. He says, how much is a 10 to 12 piece Domingo's pizza? Because he started getting hungry. And the guy goes, I've never even heard of Domingos. And he goes, do you mean Domino's? And he goes, oh yeah,
Domingos.
Domino's. He's like, man, I'm really. He starts talking about how hungry he is in the sauna. And I'm like, I'm causing this from
Yes, yeah.
my bacon sweat. So, anyway, it was my fault that this gentleman agreement
Was broken in two, yeah.
in the
Broken.
sauna.
Yeah.
So, true
Holy
story.
cow!
Isn't that
yeah.
amazing?
And did they all like start being very
But
fond of you?
No,
Like,
they were all talking about pizza, and
Yeah.
I just like I got up and left because, I was
because you
embarrassed.
were getting
that I'd
scared. They were gonna come after you.
Caused this whole situation.
Somebody walked over with a bag of shredded cheese and started sprinkling it on your arm. It's like, ooh,
right.
this is going to be really good.
But I mean, I caught
Yeah.
and someone dropped their crazy grandpa off at the sauna or something.
So he was
and
like,
so he was
"Dang."
just like, hey, where's it? You know where Domingo's Pizza is? No one knows what that is.
Domingo's pizza.
It was
Heard of
really funny. So I was like,
Oh man. Okay, so
I mean,
let's,
within 2 minutes, he was like, what's that smell? Yeah, I want to get Domingo's Pizza. You know the closest
Go ahead.
Domingo's Pizza
call them
is?
in. Maybe they'll bring
True
it here.
story. All right. So over the week, we are Memorial Day weekend, right, Chris? Movies over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Right.
A big movie that came out. A little movie they made off a TV show.
Which is?
Baywatch the movie.
Oh man.
Did you ever see
You know-
Baywatch? Did you ever watch the show?
No, not really. I mean,
never seen the
I'm
show.
certainly familiar with it. I mean,
It's huge internationally.
Yes, the TV
I mean,
show.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's huge here too,
well,
but I've
Pamela
never
Anderson,
seen it. Yeah.
David Hasselhoff, right?
I wonder if it's really big in Germany because David
There
Hasselhoff
you
is such
go.
a huge thing over there.
Yeah, he is.
So, it cost $70 million to make.
Oh my goodness.
Guess how much it took in over the weekend? And the weekend's not over, so it still
Right.
has one extra day.
I'm gonna guess 120 million, just over the weekend.
I'm going
Beth?
lower. I'm going 15 million.
Chris.
I'm gonna go with $83.
Chris is the closest. it brought in $22 million in the box office. Now
Wow.
listen, do you know?
That's
do
a
you,
big tank.
Can you define? Do you know how the industry defines a flop, Beth? Do you know how they?
I don't.
Chris, do you know how the industry defines as a flop? Like if a movie flops or not?
They look at Baywatch.
They look at Baywatch. Let me explain it. So, cost $70 million. If it doesn't bring in $70 million,
Right.
then
To break
that's-
even.
To break even, that's
Yeah,
a
right.
loss right
Okay.
away.
Well,
like
that makes
the
sense,
first
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Which isn't fair because they'll make it up internationally, but this is considered a flop.
I
But
don't know that Baywatch will make it up internationally.
They will make it up internationally.
You think they
Trust me.
will?
Oh yeah.
Because
Every
everybody
movie
wants to be in
always,
Malibu.
Yeah, makes it
Okay.
up internationally, and that's how they.
I mean, just by looking at the trailer, I don't see this as being Oscar worthy. You know,
Well, it's skewed. It's funny because
It's like-
it's Zac Efron with his shirt off and The Rock with his shirt off.
Yeah.
And then all the babes, but it said it's skewed more female, so more girls went to see it than
Well,
guys.
yeah, because girls
Hey,
like the
baby.
Rock.
But Rotten Tomatoes gave it 18%, and they put it up
Not
against Pirates. So Pirates of the Caribbean. So
Yeah. So how did that do? Do we know?
that did really well.
course.
I heard that was a good flick.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it 32%.
Oh,
But
that's high for
it
Rotten
did really
Tomatoes.
well. It cost $200 million to make, and it opened at $3 million, and it also opened internationally, and it made $208 million internationally opening weekend.
Wow.
So, and it still has one more day to go. Like tomorrow,
Yes,
they
of
consider
course.
Monday part of the holiday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you put up something like Baywatch against
The Rock
against Pirates of the
against
Caribbean.
yeah, Johnny. Is
And
it
that's
Johnny
not
Depp?
gonna
Two
yeah.
completely different genres.
But Pirates is one of the biggest, best-selling
yeah.
franchises. I think it's with this movie, it would have generated over $40 billion.
oh my
Holy
gosh.
cow!
So, and this is like what, the
insane.
6th one or 7th one?
I think it's only the fifth one.
5th one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Fifth.
you know-
Oh, Chris is saying 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, went to the Disneyland ride. Do you know
Yes.
about that?
Oh, yeah, that was
and he was
amazing.
jumping out and
Yeah.
freaking people out and
Yeah.
stuff. That was
Yeah,
I
was
love
nuts.
that.
I was telling somebody that the other day. Like people just were tweeting like
Yeah.
crazy, and like I think he's got like a ton of ex-wives, so he's got to like pay a lot of stuff. So he's like, "Hey, what can I do this
That's
weekend?
right, I
Hey,
guess I'll just
you want to dress up as a
Disneyland."
pirate at Disneyland?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Something I would have done with you,
Yeah, it's
Rocco.
just like write it. He's writing the check to his ex-wife. Here you go. Like here's the.
All that alimony.
I worked all weekend.
There you go. So
Okay,
yeah, so here we go.
Shall we talk about the
Yeah,
Hollywood Minute?
We shall. We're going
Okay.
to Best Hollywood Minute. Here we go.
My Hollywood Minute this week is a little down. It's a little sad.
Oh,
We lost a great Greg Allman a couple of days ago
very sad.
from the Allman Brothers, and so we just need to give credit to that guy. The
Absolutely.
Allman Brothers were absolutely amazing back in the day. And did you know that he was married to Cher for a minute?
I don't think Spencer knows who Cher is.
Oh, there we go. That's the Allman Brothers.
I know more about Cher's daughter.
Yeah, well, yes.
Or son.
Slash.
Right, slash whatever
Okay.
they want to be.
Okay, also sticking with the sad news.
Right.
We had the big tragedy in Manchester. Ariana Grande is turning things around, and she is going to have a concert next week. She's going back in Manchester to have another concert.
Yeah.
And she's invited a whole bunch of big name singers and performers
Wow.
Cool.
to come open with her, and they're donating all the ticket sales to families' funerals and medical costs. Isn't that awesome?
That is really
So
cool.
that's
Right.
bringing some beauty out of those ashes. So
Nice.
bless her heart. Okay, one more thing that we have
Well,
to.
let me ask you this. Well, how would you feel? Like, would you actually... I would be shell-shocked if something happened at a show. I mean,
Right.
the worst thing that's ever happened to me at a show is like a fight breaks out, and I will stop the song and I will call them out. I'll
Right.
be like, hey, like, let's
Stop
not
it.
do that.
Everyone's
Like,
there
we're
just to
all
have
here
some fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
I mean, I can't imagine the thought of her trying to perform,
Yeah.
after having
And
such
she's
a
young
horrible,
too.
yeah.
I mean, she's an amazing talent, but
Anyway.
she's still a kid.
I know.
So I'm sure she's shell shocked.
Continue, sir.
Yeah. Well, okay. On a side note, a friend of mine that's a police officer said, we in this day and age need to go into any time you're in a public arena, like in a movie theater, at a concert, in an airplane, on a train, that you need to sit down when you first sit down and look at how would you get out of there if there was an emergency.
yeah.
You know how they do in the airplanes? They show,
Sure.
okay. But
Yeah.
we don't do that in our everyday life, and we need to be sure to do that now, because that's when the emergency hits, you know what to do.
That's a
instead of
hot
panicking.
tip.
I tell you, I'm here for you. Okay.
you.
Barbara Streisand, who is, I think I'm her number one fan.
Again, Spence doesn't know who that is.
You,
I mean,
You kind of know who she is, don't you?
Sure,
Spence?
of course.
Anyway, she's one of my all-time favorites, and she's 75. She's getting toasty, Babs.
Okay. Go
But
on.
she's had a dog for the last 14 years. A dog named Sammy.
Oh.
It's a girl.
What kind of dog?
Well, I'm going to say this, and I don't know if I'm going to say it right. It's Caton de Tulier.
See, what happens
sounds
is
far
rich
too
people
expensive for me.
make up names for them.
Oh, is that right? Is
they
that what-
breed dogs that no one else has, and then they name them weird.
They said, "Look at me."
Labradoodle.
Yeah.
Min Pin.
Okay, what do you call a dog that does
boy.
magic?
I don't know, Beth.
A
What do you call the
a
dog?
labracadabrador? Isn't that funny?
Wow. Okay.
All right. So anyway, Barbara Streisand's little Sammy died. And she said the dog was 14, and she said it was the daughter she never had.
Oh, wow.
Kind of interesting.
Does she have a
relationship
son?
there. Yeah, she does.
That's
Jason.
not a dog.
No, he's not a dog. He's actually very talented.
Oh, good.
Okay, and one more note that
All
I would
right.
be very surprised if you didn't already know this, Rocco.
Okay.
The Simpsons,
What?
yes,
Go on.
are doing a parody this week
Okay.
where the ghost of Nixon haunts Trump.
Wow.
Won't that be fun?
That sounds
So
pretty good.
yeah,
I'll
so
watch that.
the ghost of Nixon comes back and talks to Trump about tapes. Get rid of all the tapes.
Oh, I see.
And Trump
Ah,
says
there.
there are no tapes.
Well, whatever. Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk
Whatever.
about delicious gluten-free cookies that are here.
Oh.
And the terrorists have won, Beth. Believe
No,
it or
they
not.
have not.
Plus, no.
Whoa.
Plus, I'm going to, we're going to talk about the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So for our vets
Okay.
and get a little
Yes.
scene there.
Awesome.
So you are listening to AM 830 KLAA. We'll be right back.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
When it comes to your smile, you want the best, right? Dr. Stephen Tassoni and his crew voted Best Dental Office in the South Bay 6 years in a row. For an appointment, call 310-791-2041. That's 310-791-2041. Once again, that's 310-791-2041. To book online, newsmilesdentistry.com. That's newsmilesdentistry.com. Once again, newsmilesdentistry.com.
Are you thinking of buying or selling real estate? Look, you can go with your Uncle Harry, who sells maybe one house out of every 5 years. Who knows? Nice guy, sincere. He's got that cute little dribble down the chin going on thing when he eats. Or you can go with broker Bob Cadan and the folks at Prime Properties. Broker Bob has personally sold a gazillion. That's a real number. Yep. Houses this year. He does it for fun. He's good at it, and he cares. He's an ex-Peace Corps volunteer, and the guy just wants to do the right thing. I know. He sold my last house, and he helped me buy my new Seal Beach condo. Are you convinced? Well, if not, ask me personally. Andy at PastorAndyQ.com. I'll give you the 411. That means information for you non-hipsters. Really, it's just you and me having a chat. Andy at PastorAndyQ.com. I'll tell you all about Broker Bob. He's the real deal. And with the money you save, you can take your Uncle Harry to lunch. He'll forgive you, especially if you pretend not to notice that. Well, okay, it's not so cute, that little dribble thing. Uncle Harry, you got to take care of that.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
I am Rocco Fonzarelli, and we are Rock Candy, baby, broadcasting live now that Andy and Candy in Rock Candy is off tonight.
Oh.
Therefore, Bill Hatch will be hosting It's Your Wonderful Life tonight.
Well, that's wonderful.
I know. I got Spencer Hawley on the sports desk. He's back, baby.
Hey-o!
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful Beth
Barnacle
is here. And Dr. Chris Norman is on the board.
There he is.
We're giving away a 4-pack of Angels tickets. So call me right now
You
if
know
you want.
it.
If you want a 4-pack of Angels tickets. The show. The game is June 4th, 2017. Angels versus the Twins. You know, if you don't feel like calling, you don't want to win, go to angels.com and buy your tickets.
Buy your own
there.
tickets.
Buy your own tickets. Sorry.
But why do that when you can get them for free?
Right.
All right. So, Beth, you know I make friends everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go.
I try.
And when people don't recognize you, sometimes you go places and people are like, hey, Isn't that Rocco?
Sometimes they
Trader
do.
Joe's?
That happened once at Trader Joe's.
At Disneyland? It happens at Disneyland.
All right, well, whatever. Anyway, so there's a really nice lady at my church who makes cookies.
Oh.
And so
I think she likes you.
I try to grab a couple and put them in my pocket. Now, so the last couple weeks, like I grab a couple and head towards, and the crumb Nazis see me put it in my pocket. And they're like, "You can't eat that at church." And I'm like, "Please." What? And I'm like, "Well, I'm saving it for later." And they're like, "No, no, no." So anyway, look at
Oh
you know,
my gosh.
she made this giant bag
No
of
way.
cookies for me and gave them to me.
Oh, how
So it's her
nice.
name's Kathleen McCarthy.
Thank
and
you, Kathleen.
can,
Thank you,
uh,
Kathleen.
Yeah, she's super cool. So you can find her on Facebook. She does weddings, and these are gluten free, but she doesn't. All of her cookies aren't gluten free. You can get regular ungluten free. What's that called? Just regular
Gluten filled.
gluten filled. There you go.
I want all the gluten.
That's right.
That's what
Rocco
I'm
gets
saying.
the bacon. We
So
get
you-
all the gluten.
So you can find her at facebook.com/Journey Cookie Lady. Journey Cookie Lady. Well, all one word. Facebook.com/Journey Cookie Lady. She does weddings. She does cake pops.
Oh,
so anyway,
wonderful.
let's eat
Too
them
cool.
right now. We're gonna eat them
Okay,
on the air.
yes,
Yes,
By the way, we're
please.
giving a 4-pack away
Oh,
of
my
Angels tickets. If you
Taste
want
these
to
bad
go
boys.
June
If it goes
4th, is that
silent.
next Sunday, Chris? Is June 4th next Sunday?
Yes.
Next Sunday.
Oh my God,
They're playing the Twins.
these are bomb.
If you don't win, you can go to angels.com and buy your own tickets. Here we go. I'm going to eat this cookie real quick. Beth,
They
say
are so
something
good.
so we don't have dinner.
yeah, I was going to say, if it goes silent.
Now, see, I get these every week in a different flavor.
See, I would put them in my pockets too. These
It's-
are wonderful.
They're called red, white, and blue because it's cranberry, blueberry, and white chocolate.
And it's oatmeal, right?
Oatmeal.
This is literally the perfect blend of everything I love in a cookie. My
Wow.
favorite cookie is an oatmeal raisin cookie or an oatmeal cranberry walnut. And I love white chocolate macadamia cookies. So this has everything I love in a cookie.
Your dream have all come true.
I think
today.
so.
Yeah. Thank
Spencer
you,
is
Kathleen.
always kissing up to the ladies.
I mean,
That's good.
And what's her name again?
Her name is Kathleen McCarthy.
Kathleen
thank you.
McCarthy, you
And
are
she's-
my hero.
She's
Thank you so much for
Yes.
sharing these cookies.
oh, man.
Big thank
anyway,
you.
Sorry. Should I keep eating like this?
No,
I
that's
don't think
terrible.
It is
Yeah.
terrible, huh? Sorry. You say something for a minute because I
They're
don't
so
want to.
good.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the cookies that I have made that taste like they could be a landmine.
Is it for Memorial Day cookie?
No. What I do is I now make what I call my interesting, and it's whipped cream and Jell-O. Of
cream
the
and Jell-O.
like, if it's red, white, and blue, I would use like raspberries and blueberries.
It's called your interesting.
Well, I call it my interesting because I don't want to have to tell people how easy it is.
Oh.
to make it.
How
But
interesting.
yes, but I just put it in a regular old graham cracker crust
Oh,
and whipped cream and Jell-O and fruit of the day.
That sounds
Really?
good.
What kind of fruit?
So good. In fact, I made it for Striper. Just saying. I did. And Bobby Sweet said that's the creamiest pie I ever.
Do we have any Striper music? No, of course we don't. Okay, moving on.
Anyway.
No one knows who that is. Spencer
Yes,
does
they
not know who
do.
that is.
I'm falling short.
I don't know who any of those people are.
Exactly. Okay. So,
That's
Thank
there
you,
we go.
Peter.
Okay, so back to the news. We're going to the cutting edge news now, Chris. This is
All
crazy.
right.
Cutting edge news.
Yeah.
That's
my
right, yeah.
cookie.
Okay, Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly told Chris Wallace on Fox News there have been numerous threats against aviation, so he feels he should ban laptops on international flights.
Oh, what?
He said terrorists are obsessed with the idea of knocking down an airplane in flight, particularly a U.S. carrier, if it's full of mostly U.S. people. So we are at a point now where we have to take off our shoes. They take a picture of us naked, and it all in the name of safety.
Right.
Your thoughts, Chris? You're not going to be able to take your laptop on a plane at some point? I mean,
Completely agree.
I wish Andy was here because he would be the perfect guy because he was a flight attendant and,
Right.
and a pilot.
Oh, I tell you that, Andy. He gets
So-
around.
So they make the chairs smaller now. They
Yes.
squeeze us into a hole, and now we don't have anything to do because they're going to ban things bigger than a cell phone. In other words, no more tablets and no more laptops.
Wow.
You know,
I think we all need
What's
to
the
fly our
world
own
going
airplanes.
get ready for the rim shot, Chris. My question is, why did they have the Secretary of Homeland Security Let's make the announcement, huh? Waka waka. Get it? Secretary? Why don't they just have the... I'm kidding. It's a
Okay.
joke.
Yes, we're so worried about the politics. It's like, oh no, Rocco, stop.
It's such a dramatic switch.
Why is that?
He's doing the wild and crazy guy kind of movement.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah.
That's right, Cutting Edge
Yeah.
News, yeah. So, in other airline news, that's terrible.
Does that have anything to do with United?
No, it's Delta.
Uh-oh.
Mary Wynn, a 25-year-old student, recently shipped her 8-month-old German Shepherd Bunny to live with her husband in Guatemala.
Oh, see, there's
Now,
a big story there.
Wynn told CBS News that officials at La Ara International Airport in Guatemala City, right?
Yes. Go on.
They had the required paperwork they need to release the dog from custody, but refused to do so. So Delta Airlines, the quote of the story, the title of the story, Delta Airlines takes puppy hostage.
No.
Now, have you ever seen an 8-month-old German Shepherd? It looks like
They're adorable.
the size of 4 puppies. They're like he
Yes.
ate 6 puppies.
Yes.
And yeah, they're huge.
I think
So anyway,
they should say that they are holding a bunny hostage.
They
because
held him hostage.
That would maybe sort of.
She said that she had all the documents they needed, but they refused to release the puppy to her husband in Guatemala.
So where's the puppy now?
I don't know. No, I'll get to that. So
To be continued.
But she put it in a pet carrier. Now, how much do you think a pet carrier to hold a German Shepherd 8 months would be? Because she paid a lot of money for it. Chris, how much
Yeah.
do you think a pet carrier on for a plane?
Because I'm poor, I'm going to go with $8.30.
$8.30. That's pretty close.
No, I think it's high. I think it's $1,000.
See, I would think
That's what I was
I would
thinking.
never pay more than like $50 to ship something ever.
But you don't have a kindness or fondness for puppies.
You do. I made
You hurt puppies.
my telly award winning production was
Yes.
about not hurting your puppy.
It's correct.
So,
I stand corrected.
They the pet carrier is $3,000.
Oh,
so they
I was
put
going to
their
guess
dog
5,000.
yeah.
in a $3,000 transport on a Delta flight, drove to Wisconsin to have the paperwork endorsed.
Oh my
But
gosh.
Delta Airline in Guatemala demanded an additional $3,000 before her husband could take the dog home.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
So they're saying that she didn't have the proper paperwork and they were going to charge her an extra $3,000.
Oh
to
my
get that.
gosh.
That's crazy.
Well, they
right?
figure if
Talk
somebody's
about
got
gouging.
$5,000
No
for a
kidding.
pet carrier, they're
So,
probably
of course, Delta responded. I mean, what is going on with the airlines? Like they're just like
All of a
gone
sudden.
really mad at it. I mean, they're making everybody mad. I don't know if it's because like bad publicity is good publicity, if that makes sense. Like
Maybe.
any publicity is good
Right.
publicity, but I can't imagine. Anyway, so of course they're saying that they're going to refund the cost of the shipment, new paperwork into Guatemala, blah blah blah.
Oh, good.
And she said, "We know pets." Or this is the Delta spokesperson.
right. The marketing lady.
The spokeshole. We know that pets are important members of the family and are working directly with the customer.
Of course. Don't sue me.
So anyway, well, that's about all the time we have. I'm just gonna close it out with a little salute to our veterans and for
good.
Memorial Day.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you the difference between Memorial Day versus Veterans Day. The key distinction. Now, I didn't know this, and you did because we talked about it in the car. So the key distinction from Memorial Day is a day for remembering and honoring military personnel who have passed away in the service of our country, particularly those who died in battle or as a result of wounds sustained in battle. The VA says Veterans Day honors the dead, but it's also set aside to thank and honor all those who have served honorably in the military in wartime and in peacetime.
Wow.
There you go. We still have a 4-pack of Angel tickets to give away for June 4th, 2017. Bill Hatch will be here soon. He can give them away. He can just give them away. Just want to thank all of our servicemen out there that might be
Yes.
listening.
God bless them.
Yeah.
You're listening to Rock Candy Radio, AM 830 KLAA. We thank you for your service.
It's been a great
God
night.
bless you.
Yeah.
Have a great night.